Yeah, go on.
Why do you have braids in your hair? I'm so confused. No.
What do you think about men having a saying about the abortion?
I feel like they can't control it. They're not allowed to control the woman's decision. But
So ladies, what do you think about
that
what
was
he's...
kind of true.
What's good, HOG gang? Yo, listen up. Yeah? You guys voted Snowflake Part 2. White Boy Part 2 was so close. It was so close. It was so close. But you guys liked Snowflake better. And before we even start this video, guys, you gotta understand this, yeah? YouTube ain't promoting us like how they did to Tom's, MacDonald's, music and all that stuff. Yeah? YouTube ain't promoting our videos. So guys, so please, we're begging you, please carry on sharing our videos. Yeah, carry on commenting, because we really want. This is our 9 to 5, guys. If you knew how hard it is to do videos like this in the UK, yeah, trust me, it is harder than it looks. It is very hard. Yeah. And two, guys, right, when you see a video of us, just put your notification up. Even if you don't know the video, even if it's not your artist we're doing it to, please just go and like the video. Just one like, yeah, it means more than enough for us. I know it's not your video, but please, because we are so tired of putting so much energy in your videos, but when it comes to our videos, we get about like 50 views like in a week, and when it's your videos, you guys get like about like what, 5,000 in a week and all that stuff. Like, it doesn't add up, does it? You get me? Guys, be real fans, be real supporters, in it. Go and show us some love and just do everything, you get me? Because at the end of the day, it's D.G.I.T, HOG. Alright, pretty girls on my side, me in the middle, fucking finally did it. Finally, else I couldn't say that to certain girls, but you're good, you survive.
Hey.
You're good. Alright, cool. So first of all, what's good, HOG gang? Listen, we already told you we're here to educate UK and young people. Let's see is if UK is fake woke or are they open-minded.
Store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Y'all are
so ladies, what do you think about what my guy Tom said?
I feel like he's speaking the truth a bit. Like, he's got very wide opinions, but it's making sense. Like, but he's speaking on the truth. Like,
what do you think about that whole thing saying that, oh, nowadays our role models are the ones who got OnlyFans? So what do you think about that?
I feel it's like our generation, like this is what we are now. People are free to do what they want to do and they shouldn't be shamed for it.
I agree, 100%, but I still think it's a bit mad that we're supporting. I don't want to.
No, but deep
like supporting those kind of people.
But this it's a grind. This used to be back then. It happened then as well. But now it's just more like it's in everybody's face. It's more open. Yeah. It's the same thing, I feel. But I feel like there's no more stigma. That's it, really.
Do you think it's always been about the only difference is there's more cameras now?
There is a lot. Yeah.
Now there's more like celebrities and all of that doing it. It's more embraced. And that's it, really.
There's also one, obviously, that will. But when he said, obviously, you didn't hear this part, but when he said something about like, blood lives only matter every 4 years, because obviously certain things.
Thank God. It's true. Someone has said it. Like, you know, no one cares until someone dies. Like,
yeah, as two black girls, that's even facts.
For it. Like,
so what do you think about the whole Black Lives Matter situation? Because obviously, white people are saying that, yo, listen, the only reason why you scream Black Lives Matter because what happens to us is not being recorded like that. Same way as black people.
But the statistics show black lives are in danger more than white lives. So it's not a matter of, oh, we're trying to see.
And it's been happening. I don't know why anyone's shocked.
Exactly.
I don't really get that. It's been
but
happening
I do agree that when it comes to certain cases, we do like embrace like the Black Lives Movement more than everything else, because like there's been so many things with Palestine, all of that, but we're not really pushing it as much as Black Lives. I'm not trying to be like but it's true.
But for example, the George Floyd thing, it's happened over a year ago.
How many things has happened though?
True. Okay, that's just one example though, and we pushed it. It's
but
been a year.
So many other things that are happening.
That is true.
Is it getting pushed? Not
but also one of this, because he's a white man, right? One of his songs called White Boy, yeah, he's like, I'm so tired of because I'm white, all black people accusing me for being racist. Because obviously, with Tom here, I'm gonna lie to you, he's like the coolest nigga that I've ever seen. Me saying that to a white person, you get me? Like, he go braids, he go like everything that black people do, he do it. But yeah, he's saying, why you guys criticize me? I'm no racist. I was born in that culture.
Gender appropriation, we push that a lot now. So I feel like if you're trying to be black or whatever, they will come at you for it, and that's it, really.
But I just thought it's like, oh, culture. I'm a type of person. I don't like you stealing.
I don't mind, you
no,
know.
I can't lie.
Like, if white girls want to do braids, do your little braids.
Everyone's different, which is completely fine. But I'm sorry.
Speaking of braids,
Sorry.
we had over 1,000.
Up to it.
Yeah, go on.
Why do you have braids in your hair? I'm so confused. No.
But speaking of braids, over almost like 2,000 comments in our video about braids. They were asking, who created the first braids? Some are saying Viking, some are saying black, some are saying Greeks.
Braids is a protective hairstyle. Do you get? As a black girl, my hair isn't like a white girl. So you guys can do whatever to your hair. Just don't. I'm sorry. Braids are for us.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Do you, innit? Like, everyone's free to do what they want. I have my weave. I'm not gonna run after people. Like, if someone said don't do it, I'll fall type of way.
Because
do you know what I mean?
there's someone in the comment. Actually, I don't know who said this. Shout out to the person. He said, you guys are complaining about braids and stuff. Why people made jeans? So that means you're not allowed to wear jeans then.
Oh man.
Wait, they made jeans?
Apparently white person made jeans.
So in other words,
wear it though.
So exactly. So that's the point. They're saying that also why? Because we made it. Why you're allowed to wear it, but we're not allowed to wear braids?
I feel like there's a limit to some certain stuff you can do. Like, don't push your levels.
Jeans is different. What do you expect me to wear if I don't wear jeans? Like,
and just be respectful. Like, if you want to do stuff, like embrace other people's culture, be respectful about it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to, do you know what I mean? Like, just be respectful.
I hope I haven't offended anyone, by the way.
Whoa.
Sorry.
HOG, you guys approve these beautiful young ladies. What they say, they ain't trying to discriminate any other color or whatever. They just saying, listen, certain cultures and certain barriers you just can't pass. It's just as simple as is. Thank you so much, appreciate it. So hours after hours, guys, seriously, if you don't subscribe to our channel here, that'll be the end of the videos. Because like, we spend hours after hours trying to get the UK people to listen to Tom MacDonald. But guess what? We got these beautiful young ladies. What's your name? Cheyenne.
Katerina.
Lauren. What rhymes with Lauren? Lauren. Soren. Pouring.
Like it's foreign.
What rhymes with Katrina?
Nothing.
Katrina.
Didn't even try, like it went well.
Trina. And what's the other? Cheyenne. Lion. Cayenne. 10%. Alright, cool. Hey, let's listen to quickly to that was my bad. Alright, listen.
Protest that hates is the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight.
So, ladies, what do you think about
that? Was kind of true, you know?
Yeah, when the whole thing about Black Lives Matter, everyone support for elections. Oh
yeah,
my
100%.
They like to gather black votes.
And I like the bit where it's like Americans hate, like the people that hate America are Americans. I feel like it's very true.
It's true.
Because I've always said, those who display their own country are the ones from that country. You know what I'm saying?
100%, yeah. Exactly.
But also as females, because obviously this was quite, this is actually a part 2 to our video. There's certain girls that talked about, when he said, whether you take away the guns or whatever, it don't matter because abortion kills more children, right?
Yeah.
As females, what's your opinion about it?
What about abortion?
Yeah, like, do you think it's okay for a man to even talk about the abortion?
I think if you're not ready to bring a child into this world, then if abortion is your only option, then you should go for it, you know?
And if the man truly cares about you, he should consider your choice and respect that. Even if he may want a kid, he needs to wait until you feel it's right.
So what if a man wants a child, but you don't want a child? So who?
It's the woman's body. It's their choice. Yeah. 100%.
So do you
they're
think?
The ones giving birth.
So do you think a man has a choice in this whole conversation about abortion or not?
He has a
choice, contribution,
but not the final decision.
Exactly.
Okay. So let's say for instance, your man loves you for 10 years. You guys have been straight up, but then obviously by accident you guys had a little too much to drink and it was an accident. Yeah. But then is that time where you guys realize, you know what, I want to have a child, but a man don't want to have a child, but you want to have a child. So
at the end of the day, I think it depends on the situation. I feel like we can never say at this age what we would do. If we felt strongly at that age that we wanted the child, then obviously
with or
we'd have
without him.
we would have the child. But if it was a mutual agreement that, I'm not really, prepared for this, and the guy wasn't really prepared for this, and it would have to be a thing of like aborting the child.
And if it was a serious relationship, I would consider my partner's option. If he didn't want to have a kid, but I was about to have a kid, and I really truly loved him, I would respect
But,
that,
yeah.
and I'd wait till when he's ready, as well as when I will know that I'm truly ready as well.
So you're willing to sacrifice your opportunity to be because of
If
what
I truly like him, yeah. If I'm truly there for him, and I know he's there for me.
the moral of the
100%.
story, don't fall in love.
Period.
You know?
Period.
So confusing.
Too confusing.
But what about it? Also, there's a part when he talks about like apparently Black Lives Matter only every 4 years. So what
I
do you
think
think
it's
about
true.
that?
It's true.
100%.
Yeah, I think it's really coincidental the fact that Black Lives Matter really trended when the coronavirus
And
pandemic
elections
happened.
were taking place.
Exactly, it was really like a thing that Joe Biden could really take
It looked
place.
staged.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
let me respect Black lives because they will get me the votes. They will get me the most votes.
And
Then, look,
also-
since he's come into power, what has he
Yeah.
actually? What like things
And
has he
also,
done?
a time of where everyone in the world is probably following the news, to have that trending is like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's no. Ever since he's become president, what policy has he released in America, especially?
That's helped Black
That's
lives.
helped Black lives.
Yeah.
People are still asking him to this day, when are you going to pass a movement that will allow Black lives to remain safe in America?
So would you rather have Donald Trump then?
No.
But listen, the guy was speaking. The guy.
I
would
don't
you
know.
rather- Would you rather have
I-
a guy that will give you what you want to hate, or do you rather have a guy who says "fuck her"? I'll say whatever I want. I don't
Do you
like
know
Mexican.
what?
I'd
I
rather
don't.
have someone honest,
The
and
thing
I
about
know
Joe
that-
Biden is that the fact that obviously it's early days into his presidency, and you know he has helped a lot of he's rectified a lot of Donald Trump's mistakes about helping with the trans lives people. I feel like what happened. I think Donald Trump said that trans people couldn't have any. They couldn't access free healthcare, and Joe Biden came in and he rectified that. So you know, it's bit by bit. We can't expect like 3 months into his presidency to fix everything. It's going to take some time, but at least there is some improvement, and hopefully, obviously helping Black lives is going to take a lot of time. It's never going to be like corrected overnight. So even though we're from the UK, I have trust in Joe Biden that he will do some good.
There's also part one because he's white, right? He raps about like, listen, you gotta know the whole Black Lives Matter all the situation, but at the same time, it's like, I'm white. The only reason why we're not known for being getting the hands, we're not getting the racism, because basically he's basically saying that Black people see the racism because it's being recorded, but what about us? Because you know how some people say like, oh, because he wears braids, and he's white. He's like, I'm still getting people calling me racist because I would do what Black people do.
Yeah,
So
but there's a difference between cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation.
Yes.
And as long as you're not mocking the culture you're trying to represent through the way you dress, the way you look, I don't think anyone has the right to be racist to that person. Respect. If you're respecting the culture, fine. I won't even blink twice. But if you're going to mock the culture you're trying to represent, then it's gonna turn a few eyes, and people are gonna look and think, what is this? They're mocking us. Like,
100%.
but as long as
last
they're
question.
appreciating,
Who do you think created braids? Over 2,000 comments. They're all saying Vikings, Greeks, whatever. But some of them are saying
I'm gonna
Black.
say it's the Egyptians.
Yeah.
I'm
Egyptians.
going to say
There's
the
actually
Egyptians.
Egyptians as well.
yeah.
So you don't believe there's a Black people that made the braids?
No, because I think Egyptians were people of color. That's the difference.
They lived in a hot climate.
Yeah, exactly, they were people of color. Yeah.
So HOG, listen, let us know if Katrina knows.
Katrina, Lauren, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. Okay, let us know if they're right in the comments.
Only reason is because I kind of like there's a lot of ways to kill someone, not only like by weapons. Like, if I gotta be honest, like there's different ways to kill like someone, and obviously I don't know what to say.
You know when he said something about, also he carried on going back, then he said something about like, oh, why is it like having a whole abortion, it kills more children? What's your opinion about it as a female? Do you think it's okay for the abortion to happen?
I feel like if it's early on,
So you think,
but I don't feel like late. When they do it late, I don't agree.
so okay, what about this? Because we actually had a controversial topic about when they say about men should have the rights or shouldn't have the rights to tell women don't have the abortion or should have abortion. What do you think about a man having a saying about the abortion?
I feel like they can't control it. They're not allowed to control the woman's decision, but they can have input.
When we had the comments and stuff, they say that it takes two to mingle. So therefore, if the man was part of the process, he has a right to say about it. But then obviously with females, they're the ones who go through the whole hell and all that stuff. So what's your opinion about it?
I feel like it depends on the situation. I mean, if it's a husband of like 10 years, then fair enough. But like if it's like a one-time thing, then maybe not as much say.
But let's say you've been with your husband for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
But then it's an accidental by accident. Obviously, you guys are not planning it. So and obviously he wants to keep it, but you don't want to keep it. So who has more the saying of it?
I feel like they both do. No, I feel the girl.
The girl?
Yeah.
And why is that?
But it's also him. It's also his like DNA and that. I don't know, because I feel like as a girl, we always have a valid reason if we don't want to keep a baby. There's always like a reason, like for like due to religion, parents, maybe you can't afford it. Having a kid means a lot. Like if you can't afford it, why are you having a baby? That's what I think.
Because it seems like between you two, it's a thing of where like one saying they should both have the saying and one say shouldn't have the saying. So like, let's say you're the one who's going through all of this. You get me? Like, yeah, you been with your husband stuff like that, but he don't understand what you're gonna go through after this. You're the one who's gonna take the I'm a guy in it, so I don't know this stuff like the abortion pill. If it's a real thing, I don't know. I know that stuff, but what if he's saying, I want to keep the child, I'm willing to provide for the child, but you're saying I am not ready to have a child. So it's a thing of where, do you think he's right to have a say in this, or do you think it's only your opinion matters?
I feel like it depends on the situation. Like if it's, as she said, if it's a one thing that happened, like that wasn't planned, then he doesn't really have this to edit the say, like he don't. But if it was like in a relationship, something serious, then yeah, I understand that.
I feel like if it was the other way around, like it was the woman who wanted it, then maybe like I would keep it and if I can manage the child on my own, I'd keep it. And if it's the father's choice, he wants to have any responsibility in the future with the child.
But what if he doesn't want a child and you want a child?
Then that's fine, he can go.
But he's saying that at the end of the day, that's too much responsibility and don't want to have responsibility.
No, but still I'd have it. If I wanted it, I'd have it. And if he doesn't want it, that's fine. But he doesn't have to manage it.
You know what, HOG? This kind of topic, obviously I am not involved in this topic because, like, listen, at the end of the day, it's a female situation, it's a guy situation, so I can't really say who's right and who's wrong. It's one of those all lives matter, all lives don't matter, so kind of situation. But guys, let us know if, what's your name?
Karen.
Karen? Eve. Let us know if Karen and Eve are correct. What's good, HOG gang? Yo, listen, it's been a long day. There's been some good people. We had the opportunities to, listen to MacDonald's music. We had people who didn't want to do it. But at the end of the day, guys, listen, you need to start showing some love to us. We spend hours and after hours. I know we only got probably 3 people, but those 3 people, this is either a group or just by themselves. But guys, please carry on sharing love to our videos. Please carry on sharing. Please carry on showing. Because at the end of the day, guys, at the same time, if you post a video that's not your video, please, guys, all we ask for, put the notification up. Once the video drops, yeah, just click on it, like it, leave it. Just as simple as that. Just a one view, just a one like, it helps us. It might not mean nothing to you guys, but it means a lot to us, guys. Right? Because YouTube ain't promoting our stuff until we got enough views, until we got enough people. So guys, please show us some love. D.G.I.T, don't get it